Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and we're just leaving Lady Musgrave, just split the mooring, and we're off out to head south towards Fraser Island. Don't know where we'll end up, maybe Bundaberg. Don't mind, long as it's south. Passing the western side now of Lady Musgrave. This is about as far as you want to be in from it. The fringing reef is not too far away. Well, we've been going about an hour now, and we're going to windward at about 6 knots, and that's Lady Musgrave there on the beam. We're going quite well, and I've got the right sails up, thank God, so small jib and a full main. Quite a lot of Cunningham and a lot of backstay. Flatten it out a bit, and we're going pretty well. So quite happy at the moment. VMR Roundhill, this is Artemis over. Yeah, VMR Roundhill, this is Artemis. Please can I log off with you now? I'm going to log on with Bundaberg. I'm heading for Rooney's Point, over. Okay, thank you very much. Well, I've just missed the sunset. We're doing quite well. At the moment we're doing brilliantly, but we've had light winds during the day and then no wind, so I motored for 2 hours. I was becalmed for about 2.5 hours, and then a light breeze came up and we've been sailing. Now it's now 6 o'clock and a heavy breeze has come in, and I'm just going to have to put a reef in. We've been doing about 7 knots for about the last 2.5 hours, and now it's just a bit too windy now, and if I put a reef in we'll still be doing 7 knots. So I'm just going to bung a reef in. First thing I do is obviously I put it in the wind as much as I want to. Take the pressure off the sails. Lower the main. Pull the top inlet up first so the boom doesn't sag. Drop the main. saying about 7.4. 7. And there's the boat, and there's where we're going. We're going to go to the tip of Fraser and anchor behind that, hopefully, at a place called Rooney's Point. 31 metres of water. Well, that's the last of the sun. It's starting to get dark now. Having a good sail now. Yeah, thank God we'll get there about, I reckon about 10 o'clock we'll be anchored, and that'll quite happy about that. And, the sea should keep getting less and less now as we get closer to Fraser Island, hopefully. It's pretty flat at the moment because the wind's only come up in the last about 2.5 hours. Before that it was, it was absolutely flat calm for about 3. Here we are. That's us there on that little dot on the end of the arrow. Cracking along though. We're course over the ground there is 7.4. I don't understand why, because it's high tide at the moment. I know we're going pretty quick, but I don't think we're doing 7.4, but it seems to be saying that. So the arrows, the tidal arrows, is that way for going out, and this way for coming in, so it shouldn't make too much difference. So we must be cracking along. I arrived behind Rooney's Point at 10:30 last night. It was blowing when I came in at about 20 knots, and we were cracking on at about 7.5 knots with a fully reefed main and the jib, and had a great sail as far as here. I just stayed down below, and the autopilot took it on the reach, and yeah, we had a good sail. We are going to head off now. It's 5:30 in the morning, and no peace for the wicked. I want to go into Watumba Creek, and the high tide is 7 o'clock, so it's going to take me 2 hours to get there, so I've got to press on. There's 2 boats anchored behind Rooney's Point today. It's going to blow hard today from the north, so it's not going to be very nice here, and the only protection you're going to get is if you get as far as Harvey Bay, so that's 5 to 6 hours sail away. So I'm going to go into Watumba Creek, which is 2 hours sail away, and stay in there because it's going to blow from the north at 25 knots for and northwest the next day for strong as well. So the Watumba Creek will give me the protection that I need. Downstairs is pretty tidy. Got in last night and had 2 slices of toast and a cup of tea. That's all I had for dinner, and 1 cup of soup because it was pretty rough last night. From 6 o'clock on. Yeah, there was very good protection behind Rooney's Point last night with the wind from the northeast. I'm going to go down to Rooney's Point. I've got a still got a fully reefed main and the jib, and we're only doing 4 knots, and I think we'll get a wriggle on in a minute. I think the wind will pick up as we get away from the land a bit, hopefully, and if I can do 5 knots I'll be happy with that. And I'm not going to bother putting the main up any further, because the dead downwind, it chafes on the stays. So if I've got it reefed, fully reefed, it chafes in a different spot than when it's still got a fully reefed main and the jib, and we're only doing 4 knots, and I think we'll get a wriggle on in a minute. I think the wind will pick up as we get away from the land a bit, hopefully, and if I can do 5 knots I'll be happy with that. And